Oh, you gonna take his ass with the line. America could watch you get your ass if they wanted to. America's gonna watch you get your ass.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
This is still in the street, huh?
This return sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh my God, that was me.
But not before they work it across midfield.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
And there are really very few fullbacks in the NFL today that get used as weapons in the passing game. But Kyle Juszczyk, definitely one of them. Part of the reason he's been a Pro Bowler 5 years in a row.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He'll find Sermon out of the backfield.
Shut the fuck up.
Taking it to the 14-yard line before he's brought down.
Give me some more yards.
Nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Bullshit. What? Scoring.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They give to Sermon out of the gun. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll try and run for the first with Sermon. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Trey Sermon taking it in from 7 yards away. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Gold with the extra point, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Hey,
Offense about ready
we ain't playing, Mike.
Last drive,
We need a pick right here.
Ground game,
Don't
ground
want
and
to pick
pound.
it.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, our offensive lineman still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
And caught the ball, and then because I have Mike.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the
second and 11.
To throw again on second down. Newton. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by
surprised they ain't throw a flag. I had this close to drill Newton.
Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory.
Watch this, Mike. I know you don't want to see it, but I'll be having to show it, nigga. I like to see your boy. Cameron. Bitch. That's okay. He gonna run though. Superman. Now you got lost. I was like, I need an interception.
They have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs in the rest of the ball game.
Now a handoff. Sermon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 on second down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run.
Yeah,
so the
we'll do
offense
that.
go back there
We'll
and
do
feel
that.
pretty good about themselves.
Yeah,
Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
This will be caught at Samuel. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
These two teams all tied after one. On first down, Garoppolo.
We ain't no more.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass of this first half. And the 49ers have moved down in front.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone. And grabs that one for a touchdown.
Gold able to tackle on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And the Panthers coming out now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any
Carolina
Panthers going to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Go separate. Yes, separate.
Here's second and 10. Now it's Newton. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. And then he wants to get his team back in the game with a 50-50 ball.
They say you try to catch the ball.
Maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks build a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
To me, Morgan might just learn a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions have plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Oh, sucky now. Yes, sir.
On first down, Newton. Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have something about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. Now Newton.
Ooh.
He's got the hook up to
I'm coming for Newton. I'm coming for him. I'm bringing him back here.
Before getting it inside the 35.
Got hit again.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so
My
far
boy
in
is
this game,
untouchable down there. They can't mess with my boy,
and
bro.
they're
So
taking advantage of it.
you better not. Oh, they got that block in. Oh, they lucky.
McCaffrey with a first down.
They blocked in.
And down to the
15,
16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Newton. Rolling to his left. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again.
Get your big ass off me, man. Come on.
He was out there waving his
Get your
arm.
big ass
The
off me,
quarterback in the
DJ.
pocket looking for any help.
Get your big ass. Get off me.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble.
Ain't gonna do my job.
So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Again, Newton. Eluding the pressure right.
This nigga.
And he's brought down.
Cam. All
As a
right.
quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Yeah, Cam. Like they're doing it, DJ?
Out in the pistol. Back to throw. Newton. Now they set up the screen. That's
Get in there.
complete.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. It's the Cam Newton to Christian McCaffrey connection. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And we are tied here in the second quarter.
A
couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kicks away. And we'll see a return here from Gibson. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy there at the 24. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. They had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So then pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
Step right into that.
That's the only reason sometimes I hate it. Because sometimes you can't see who's over there
The
cooking
pass
at.
rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Yeah.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time.
Yes, sir, DJ. Yes, sir.
Well, as we get
Put
ready
some
for third
defense
down, let's
on
go
that.
back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running back.
That's us.
And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. That's a corner that got in there for the sack. Dante Jackson.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses
Respect
have
Mark
been winning
Banks
so
still.
far, so maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for us.
Damn. I thought you were making fun of
There with no return.
They should have called a fair catch and let your ass hit me with a full steam like that. I'd have been at the one. That'd have been.
Goes over to Carolina. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. Do you think they go that route again?
How many yards you
I'm
get on the
always of the
return?
school that until they stop
No, I don't think none.
I'm going to continue.
I caught it and you hit
That's
me.
exactly what they'll look to do. But the
I
beauty
was thinking
is
about
the
running. I
balance
see you
that
coming
they
on the
create
outside, do
sets
that.
up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
I hate they play well. I don't like everything, you know. They say they used to throw these passes, but they suck, dude. They fucking suck.
On first down, it's Newton.
Oh shit, get this.
Dancing to his
Ah!
left. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And all the way
He jumped over that motherfucker for me. He see me under pressure.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic
Yeah.
number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Ooh. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's play.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Fuck this up.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
He's open.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers.
I was scared about stuff on the line. I was like,
And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead.
yes, sir.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two guys who were in sync. The person delivering the
I
ball.
was started running and I was like, sitting last second.
Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Gonzalez
You
to
did
add the
it, son.
PAT.
Maybe if I get job a little, but you might then get a referral bonus too. You do referral shit.
Is it what?
You might get a referral bonus.
I don't know. That's a good
It's
ass
good. That
plus.
makes it a 28-21
I
game.
don't need that too.
I don't need that
They
too.
only needed 3 plays on that drive. And Carolina scores to cap it off.
So yeah, might go with that. Yeah, we need that too. Go ahead, cash me out. Yeah, we need it up. Go ahead, cash me out. I cash out that to me. I ain't gonna wait for credit again.
There's no cash open 24/7.
Alright, like I said, cash out me out.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick
How do
it away.
women be? That's crazy how women just so free say that shit on
This
the
is going to be
conversation.
returned from the middle of the
Yeah,
end
right.
zone.
Hell yeah, just
Not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21.
Hey, cash at me $25.
The 49ers offense now.
Everybody
set to
cash
head
at me
back on
$5
the
my
field.
birthday.
And on the last go around,
Bro.
they couldn't get anything going.
I'm talking about this alien and everything. Like,
Means you're
how
gonna
hard
lose
is
the field
that?
position
I'm
balance in
going
general
fine. But
overall.
no, dude,
What
these
they're looking for
motherfuckers
now
too.
is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a
Cash
few
out
times on offense. Get a couple
for
of
what?
first downs. And
Buy
hopefully
me
flip the
dinner.
field.
Yeah, just
By
something
the
to build
state.
off of. That's what they're looking
The
for.
motherfucker that actually cash out is like stay. What?
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 21.
Bitch, I ain't heard you this day. How the fuck you gonna eat better than me?
She has a steak for her and That'd be crazy to see you paying for Herman Bennett for Herman nigga for.
I think really we do it now. You ever think niggas be having?
The drive starts with a carry by
Niggas
Sermon.
like, whoa. What if he get that block? Wow. You come back in, nice too.
He's taken down. 40
They're
yards
talking.
on the ground. That's just
Sometimes they
7
think,
carries.
hey man, it's like,
I would be that dude.
see?
Go ahead and so
That's
get
kind
some
of a
weed,
bonus.
bro.
He's there to
I
protect
would
that
do
high
that.
value
Go
that
ahead
you
and
have
get
back
some
under
weed.
center, but he
He
creates
never
space in the
run out.
run game.
Always
Not only can he
fast,
dance, he
man.
can mash too.
There goes.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
You gotta cash in on that bank.
He's got a cash out. That shit crazy, dude.
Garoppolo.
What is it worth?
Samuel bringing in the slant.
This nigga, man. This slow ass player. This
This
slow.
room to run.
You just snuck on there, DJ. That's a cash out.
Samuel, 59 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough.
The first person to go by 2 touchdowns
just
on
happen
that.
so quickly.
And really, it
You
gets
know
set
that?
up there. It's how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry.
It just has that type of feeling again.
He went all the way into the
Glad we
end
can get that touchdown score and get that second one.
zone. We are tied here in the second quarter.
I can't wait to be on camera day. The motherfuckers will be watching us and we'll get high and fall asleep so they can laugh when we look and see all the comments. He'll smoke out a cigarette, so it's
So
not
right back to square
halftime.
one, tied at
That's
28 as he kicks it
It's
away.
39 quarter shit.
Here's Abdullah from his end zone.
Get that shit.
And they'll get him
Right.
down right at the 25-yard line. So the
All
same
right.
result, and he opted for the touchback. DJ Moore, the Carolina offense, about to take over once again, making his presence
I gotta
felt
remember
early in this one.
next time
First
you
half,
see him, I'm gonna
already over
play
the century
this
mark.
shit.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there.
I did it all on the last night that we had that we played. But every time on this one, I haven't done that one time. Nigga, you wanna got your glasses on, bro. Oh,
So 5 yards
he got his glasses on like David Ruff, bro. You know what I'm talking about, dude? Oh my
We see another
god, don't
pitch and
talk
catch
to
there
me
to the
about
running
that.
back. This position just
I'm
continues.
personally pressed pause.
Isaac Newton got 12 touchdown passes already. Isaac Newton. He got more touchdown passes than Jimmy G. You know who Jimmy G is, man? Jimmy G. Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah, I'm about to say Garoppolo. That's how this nigga did record with us, and that's how he has the glasses, but that's probably the nigga. Yeah, that's probably That's what he said. These tickets off the last Sunday. Give me what you got. Then somebody was laughing. When I see you have glasses like that, that's the first thing that popped in my head. Give me what you got. Give me what you got.
Why don't people tell them? Why don't people?
Tracy was napping. Her mom was vaccinated, and she's sick in the hospital. Tracy's in the office.
Is Tracy vaccinated?
I don't know.
Tracy ain't with that. Yeah. Is Tracy still with that guy?
Yeah.
But Stephanie's ex?
Yeah.
They're probably ain't vaccinated. They're Republicans. Hardcore. They're smart people.
Oh, Nate is not smart because it was his brother. And his brother was talking to Nate and his mom around. But Ashley heard me at work. I was like, but I think it's because Nate hasn't shown whatever, so she just
The brother that used to work there?
I'm not sure.
What was his name again?
Zach.
Zach. Zach. Don't talk back.
Whatever. Go reading these comments. Your comments got me done.
Huh? Who's coming?
No, this is random people because the post was us. It's like 47,000 people are coming. But this is the post right now. You see it, right? Every day you go laugh. Maybe. But you go say, because it fits into the category of shit that you thought about. So I just been looking at it, bro. I didn't look good. Some girls been like that. They said they've been doing this the last thing.
Who's been doing it?
Huh?
Who's been doing it?
For how long though? Like, was it recent when I first moved? I heard people doing that shit. Probably they could have done that shit since early. When did it get known and popular?
Oh.
That's what I'm curious about.
Yes.
Good.
Oh, boys. Right. Trying to think.
They've become just as critical to the passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Looking to throw again on second down. Newton. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Did he fumble?
I know he dropped it.
I swear he dropped it and fell on it. You seen that shit too?
Gets in there to bring him down. And of course, that's not an easy man to sack. You know how elusive he can be trying to get outside of the pocket. That was a great play on the defensive side.
I thought he fumbled and fell on it.
Elbow.
Because he didn't seem as committed to using his legs to pick
It showed
up
like you
yardage.
made
He
him
wanted to keep
fumble.
that
Oh
play
man,
alive
I was
to
this
either
shit.
take off and go.
It's normally when you make him fumble that first time, that's when you quit running.
And end up getting
Then
sacked.
it's when he getting tired of the week.
Throwing on third down.
This nigga playing good
Being
defense
chased
and
out
shit.
left.
That's why the fuck I keep running.
And he gets
Because
his
you keep playing good defense.
before he's out of bounds.
See, and I hate this playbook because a lot of their plays are play action. I don't like that shit.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain
And
over
that's what that
personal
is, like play
protection.
action shit.
So for the 36
I don't be
now,
liking that
first and
shit.
10.
I be liking the shot.
Here's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
A second and a few inches there, DJ.
Throwing is Newton.
I ain't giving time.
Be incomplete.
I seen your man.
I just run the lineman out the way hard as fuck.
That's what I seen your man's coming. That's why I
Busted that line.
Yes, he caught every other ball coming his way.
So they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff.
Shit.
Flushed out right. And he can't.
I should have ran the first time, but what I was going to do when he had me the ball, I was going to run it up the middle.
Able to drop it.
From Ohio State, my man.
Second sack
I gotta
of the
go for
evening.
that. Listen, is it on this side or my
Second
side?
sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 seasons. But only
So
3
he's from Ohio State, my man.
Which
3
one?
sacks in
Nah,
this
nah.
game.
And we got the
Bosa.
list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might
I
just
gotta
list
get on
those
your
out for
side.
him.
How far? I don't know. Let's get this nigga. Yeah, buddy.
So we'll
About
change
time,
of
man.
possession here on the punt. And the Niners
He
are
been
going
getting like 30
offense.
yards. It felt like.
First and 10.
Trying not to do
49er
defenses.
offense set to get this drive underway. The last
Yeah, a whole
possession, these
bunch of
guys
them.
were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give it.
The Panther rush too strong.
Damn, I was calling that side. He can't.
Hassan Reddick. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Big Chief, what's up? You watching the football game? Okay. That's what's up.
Another try after the first down sack.
He was
Garoppolo.
out close.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
He did that as fucking.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled
What did
one
you
in there on
have?
that one. Not much
First
run
and
after
what?
catch.
The second
Worked
one?
really well.
20?
What are you second? No, second and 18.
The Niners on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is third down and 12.
College game's coming next week. What we got there?
He's got Ayuk once again.
This nigga got
And
it.
he's got it
I should
past the
have
30 before he's hit and dropped.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
To about the 39-yard. 47 yards rushing for
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
That should be wild.
Yeah, that lady just messaged me. That lady I was talking about.
Second and 3.
No, but they just told the daughter that the machine is breathing for her and she can go at any moment. Like she's not even breathing on her own. The machine's breathing.
She works with you?
No,
The
it's
daughter
just
works with
Leia's
you?
best friend. But she just messaged me that. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
This cold?
Mm-hmm.
Is it for vaccination? Did Leia know she's been vaccinated?
Oh, let me ask her.
Garoppolo winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And
it's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
That's crazy.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Garoppolo now. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field.
See, actually, is he at the 8?
Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to always take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Trey Sermon, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the 49ers have moved down in front. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Pressure's on you, Moody. All right.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to
It's
kick
the
it away.
sidelines is what you gonna be doing. I only got 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 20.
Let's go ahead and stop him, boys. Let's go.
There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. He's done his part, but so far it's been in a losing effort, so they've got to fix something.
But that doesn't mean changing anything, the way they're throwing the ball around and his catches and production. Keep doing that. They're going to have to fix some things likely on defense to try and slow down their opponents.
But so far he's north of 100 yards receiving.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
A reminder coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. His 2nd sack of the night.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
He's going to look deep for more. And that is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Take that.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now.
Back-to-back
as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt. This is a good kick as well.
56
The ball
seconds,
is a
y'all.
41-yard punt, 7
Let's
on the
put this game
return.
out of reach,
And
y'all.
that will come the offense as they take over.
Yeah.
There again is the running back as he trots
This
onto
is
the
it.
field. And it may just be the
This is it,
second
Mike,
quarter,
Mike.
but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it?
Oh, shit.
To
That's
force it
all
in, and
shit.
it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level.
did.
The quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver.
Oh!
Deeper,
Shit,
shorter.
count.
They'll determine that on the
Bosley should have got him in the backfield.
He should have.
Oh, man.
He missed it.
defender was not his intended target.
We got 39 seconds to do some magic.
He won't wait time long.
Now Newton on first down. That would almost intercept. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Bodying him
Another
up.
zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
A shotgun snap for Newton. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They don't want another one,
He's
DJ.
been the guy.
That shit's
Over 100
stressful.
yards here in the first half.
That shit's
He would
stressful.
have been able to haul that one in.
Over and
In fact,
out.
our
That's
statistician
just
Marvin has
stressful.
already handed me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was
That
going to happen
nigga
just as you and I did as well.
Boy,
Why
a call
not,
like
DJ?
this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on fourth down.
Right
He's going to
there.
look deep for more, and it's incomplete. They
Whoa.
cannot convert, and they turn it
That nigga
over.
low.
And the Panthers turned away on fourth down. And the
Look how
49ers
suck
are
I
going to
thought,
get
bro.
the football back.
No lie.
Trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed fourth down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do
What?
moving forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
What was it? Big receiver.
And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
That's crazy, huh?
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
On 2nd and 15 now. Garoppolo. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stefon.
You know what happens when this happens, DJ.
Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception.
I'm gonna get my
You can
5
get into
minutes
the
of fun,
plus territory
DJ.
as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real
There we
hard
go,
to try
right
and get
here,
something
DJ.
more on the board on their side of the ledger
Gotcha.
right before the half.
Come
Looking
on,
at it with
Cam. Show 'em why
20/20
you do
hindsight,
it.
might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get...
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch.
Now you want to catch it.
So the
But you
halftime
should
show
have
is
catch that
Too little, too late.
abbreviated,
Right.
ready to
That's
go
all
for the
right.
second half.
That's alright.
I was trying to get a 14-point lead.
I know you was.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual
I
30-minute
saw Thomas
wait,
do
but
that.
we're back in action here in this
All
Super
right,
Bowl.
let's get back to the game, man.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, well, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little, kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter.
I'd say it's a pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. This is Sermon, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle on the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. The corner blitz works to perfection for A.J. Bouye. A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive in the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Newton, he's going to look deep for more.
Come on, catch that.
This is incomplete. Well,
nearly
defensively, nearly had the interception, but it's 2nd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now Newton gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They snap it to Newton. And this is caught. He hits more. Past the 20. Touchdown, Carolina.
I was bringing the house.
DJ
I figured you were. I was bringing it out.
touchdown to the Super Bowl. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. A gutsy call, 4th and short. They go for it. Look at the result.
Yeah, not only did they
I was
go for
bringing the house, too.
it, they threw for it. Because to me, it was stacked up for a run situation, strength on strength, and they decided to put the ball in the air. And what a result. Big-time play.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30
Crazy.
to 31.
That nigga fell the whole
Probably a
time.
bit of a surprise call there on 1st down, but how about a tone setter for the drive? Pick up nice yardage, but the big man setting the tone.
He did.
On second,
You gotta look at the ball, bro. That nigga fell. Oh my.
oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 103 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this Super Bowl. Once he broke through that first wave of defenders, there was a pretty big gap there for him to run.
And it helps that they run a dime defense. That's 6 defensive backs. So this is why a lot of teams now are searching for those linebacker safety combo type guys who can add a little bit more size on the defensive side of the ball, but can still run as well. Because when you run against 6 DBs with some bigger offensive linemen, you often get this result.
From the gun, Sermon. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. 7 yards the pickup.
Because she wasn't sure, she thought so it was 3rd, and then she was like, I read an article that in like New Zealand, they treat, when you go to the hospital room, they treat it like a flu, like they give you the same thing to the flu, and more people get better. I was like, girl, I was like, me and David were talking about that, like it seems like we should go and get on the ventilator.
Now it's Sermon. He's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Running game's played a huge part in getting them down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
Garoppolo looks to throw.
Let it go, man. Let it go.
Sack back around the 18-yard line. What an effort for him. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it?
2nd and goal.
Oh, I didn't have that, baby.
That's going to be caught by Samuel.
Oh.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the
I gotta raise so
12.
many hands.
The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
People worry about throwing the ball because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything
Oh
came
my
together.
God. Are you okay?
3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. There's Garoppolo to throw. Touchdown! George Kittle from Jimmy Garoppolo. The 49ers have moved down in front.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the
I
guys
got
who are
her.
great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
Let's go, Niners.
Into their defense to preserve that lead.
Hey.
Gold with the extra point, and
Just
they will take a
still
7-point
curtain.
lead.
Let's do skill curtain mode.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gold now to
Activated.
kick it away.
Still curtain mode activated, my friend.
Here's Abdullah from his end zone.
Oh,
And they start this drive just across the
Carry on.
field. Nice work on the return. DJ DJ Moore, the Carolina offense about to take over once again.
And I think we both agreed he could have a really good game with this matchup, but over 200 yards now.
I don't think we saw it as that good. And I think what really makes it special is when games like this are occurring, it's not just getting locked in and in the zone and on a roll. It's continuing to adjust throughout the game because you know the defense is kicking coverages towards him, trying their best to slow him down, and he keeps getting the better of them.
Yeah, whatever they've done, it hasn't worked.
On first down. Get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield.
Ow!
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's
Hey man, you big bully.
Best to get to him,
Get it.
haven't done
Get
it
him, Chief.
successfully. The penalty is a result of that hit there.
on first and 10. Newton. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bungle. Another try after the first down sack. Newton. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
We're trying to be back to back.
It'll be a loss of
That is my hammer.
3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on third and long.
I told you I was still curtain mode activated.
Newton. He's going to look deep for more. And got his man complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big connection on that one. 36
You want to get up some peanut butter
We
too?
have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this
Who's that?
game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Here's Newton.
Oh, that's a spot, huh, mister? That's a spot,
This will
huh?
leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Throwing again on second down.
You got Bart me.
Launch a screen pass. That's complete.
Super hyper, crazy, crazy.
Losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up a third down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defense.
What?
Credit your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
To the air again, Newton. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And what was the time look that time on defense? Just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles. Thus, the incompletion.
Now, hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
They take them anywhere you can get them, Mike. They come in scarce. They get scarce around here right now. I'm just saying, Mike. Points are getting scarce. Points are about to get scarce around here, Michael.
The offense going to
I
stay.
know.
They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here?
No, you stop.
Here's
No.
I'm going for it. It'll do. We're going 100 yards.
I threw it to the wrong person. That's crazy.
Picked off by Quan Williams.
I did throw it to square. I threw it to oh, look at that square. He did a little post on the right side. He was wide open. I would have threw it that way. I was like, what the fuck?
They said,
He may have to
take
charity for each interception that he threw.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll dump this off to Sermon complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Wait, what you got?
Sometimes those lines that are drawn in the playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? We just saw that outside handoff to the right.
He gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, here's the point of the tape. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice game there. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
He could throw the whole 9 yards, man. He had the ball, he tripped, and Aladdin forward.
And the 49ers will extend their third quarter lead here in this Super Bowl.
Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
I figure he's gonna have to switch teams. Because I don't know, he sounds just
So the extra point good, and a roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work.
Game ain't over yet, but they do win. Those some teams they can't beat.
There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Take him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that a mid-game trade is going to happen, but good thought. Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10.
Eluding the pressure right.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback. Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Newton now to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Nick Bosa in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
And that's his 3rd sack, and that ties a Super Bowl record. Makes me think of my old college teammate, Reggie White. He had 3 with the Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl 31. Darnell Dockett of Arizona, Super Bowl 43. And Coney Ealy, 3 sacks for the Panthers against Denver in Super Bowl 50.
All those sacks, they've only been an official record since Super Bowl 17. I know it's believed that L.C. Greenwood unofficially had 4 way back in Super Bowl 10.
Wearing those golden high tops as well.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Newton. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they got exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Super Bowl record.
Surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a run with Sermon, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On 2nd down, another shot for Sermon. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Niners on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Hard throw, incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And Gold is able to put it through, and that'll push the lead up to 17. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Running back.
Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. Here's a duel from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. DJ Moore, the Carolina offense, about to take over once again. So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. It's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field? Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans will like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far.
Oh, you got to pick a new playbook, huh?
Now it's Newton here off the bootleg. And he's going to have to eat this one. Make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
And that's a Super Bowl record, his 4th sack of the game. I think we got to start thinking seriously about making him the Super Bowl MVP as well.
I think you're right. With him leading in the driver's seat, he certainly has a shot. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Newton to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Trying to do 3 interceptions today.
Defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Newton throwing again. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Touchdown, Carolina! DJ Moore with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. So down a couple scores, only one timeout left. You figure they have to get this one. And the 49er hands team does its job. In the fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
Nigga went for the onside.
I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said
I
here
picked
the
up
data
America,
says that when a
right?
team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time,
He already knew
they're
that.
expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw put in by Kittle. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd down. And they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
You gotta go to R1. I mean, let's throw that.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That is caught by the
Kittle.
Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the 49ers are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of this Super Bowl.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5, and he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line to kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
Look at it in a more positive way, Mark. We have 102.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral. Because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdown.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. Desperation time. Newton, 4th down. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And incomplete on a deep ball. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. They run. Here's Sermon. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed up.
And he'll take
I don't like
this into the
DJ.
end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Trey Sermon with his third touchdown.
We're going 500, homie.
And the Niners are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Gold to add the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, DJ. Was you sleepy? You sleep, bro?
I'm awake.
Oh, no. You winning that one. Let's put on 8 minutes and I'll pick a fucking different
Oh,
playbook.
yeah, I'm done today, then.
Yeah, you won this
It's
one.
over, dude.
You won that one.
I can save it.
Nah, I don't like that play action shit. I wish I had picked a different playbook in the beginning.
Look at that. 438 yards, 6 touchdown passes, man. Might try to get 7 touchdown passes.
Hell nah.
Your touchdowns are over with.
Fuck that. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. DJ won that one. Oh, DJ won that one. Yeah.
No. Like she said, why is there 2 piles?
Huh?
She said, why is there 2 piles? You
Oh.
wrote it last time.
Oh no, because that weed that was under the car was already there.
So,
I was like, wait, in one bag?
Oh, so I never just put it together. I just left it there. So those are 2 piles. Look at DJ. Ah, man, DJ. Should have put the spanking on.
Mike, you ain't beat me in nothing in a while now. You on a losing streak?
All right.
Might have to go back to your boy.
I had to go back to Ben Roethlisberger, man.
Your boy, huh?
Our good old Steelers.
Huh?
Our good old Steelers. My thing is, I can only use that play action shit for a minute, though. Like, even when I have other teams, I would randomly do a play action play. But I'd never do that. I'd never like that shit. That shit's stupid to me. It doesn't work for me because I don't know how to play that shit right.
It's because you got to be a runner. You got to be a running team.
See, when I pick my Steelers, I could run that, though. And it's fine. I don't know. I just like doing slants and curls. I like doing all the 10, 15.
If you run a lot, you can do a play. It's easy to pull play actions off because they always expect them to run there.
Yeah, nigga, I won. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's go to the stats.
Go to the stats.
EJ's Meadow stat of the night. Cam Newton, 27 out of 50. 438 yards. 54% completion percentage. 6 touchdown passes. 3 interceptions. Jimmy Garoppolo, 122.7 quarterback rating, 24 of 33, 362, 72% completing percentage, 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Oh, why did I? Let's go. Who was the rusher? Who had the most rushing yards? Jason McCaffrey? And Christian McCaffrey? Only has 74 yards. See that, my man? Only on 8 attempts. You got to run the ball more, my man.
Why do you say that? And how you looking like, dude, I'd be averaging 100 plus yards. If I had to continue this game, he'd have had 100 plus yards.
If I continue to do it, I had 200 on the run.
That's like the game with Baltimore when I won. He had like 250 rushing yards.
176. 8 yards a carry. 3 TD. Nigga. I'm gonna quit this game.
Yeah, good.
Here I go.